Okay, so we are in a live stream. Let me just arrange a few things quickly. Okay, so we are in a live stream. So let me bring the PNL to you because we are in a live trade, live profit. Okay, so we are currently in a daily profit of live $2,200. So you can see the daily profit. I will break down the trade. Okay, so let me also check the live stream. So I'm monitoring the trade and let's deep dive into this amazing trade, right? Okay, let's check it. Okay, so I'm just checking the live stream. Okay, so where am I? I'm testing the live stream. Okay, so we are in a daily running profit of $2,100 as you can see here. Which is absolutely amazing, right? So I'm currently managing the profit. As you can see over here, the trade is running. Okay, so I have trailed the stop loss into this point over here. Okay, so the price is almost near my trailing stop loss. You can see over here it has reached, and the current floating profit is $2,100. The price is almost near my trailing stop loss. Okay, so let's see what the price would do next. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing live trade taken on the live markets New York session. Okay, so the price is in our direction, on the direction where we took the trade. Okay, it's coming almost near our trailing stop loss over here. You can see it's almost near our trailing stop loss. We have banked multiple profit rounds, right? We have banked a couple of rounds of profits. You can see the price action over here in the right hand side. So let's let the trade run like this. It's going on. okay, with a floating profit of $2,100. I will break down the trade, but let's now manage the trade. So I'm currently managing the trade. Let's keep the trade running. Okay, so the price action. Currently the price is ranging in this area multiple times. It has formed a small range, and with a floating profit of $2,200, which is absolutely amazing, right? Because it paid our analysis in the live market, live trade. So we are currently on NQ trade. E-mini futures. Okay, we came out of the trade, right? So our trailing stop loss was hit, and you can see the live profit is $2,035, which is absolutely amazing, right? So we banked a total profit of $2,035. Okay, so if I just show you where the trade was entered, okay, you can see this is where the trade was entered, right? And we took multiple contracts out. So we entered I believe around 8 contracts. Okay, so and we banked multiple profit rounds. So let me just bring it a little bit to the right. Okay, so this is where the trade was taken. Okay, is it showing you guys? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so this is where the trade was taken, multiple contracts, and then I took partial profits on the way down, right? So we banked $2,000 in this trade. Welcome, I can see some of you are joining live. So I am talking about the trade. Yes, Mito Chandri, Anandan, welcome. Yeah, this is live. Yes, it is live, Anandan. So this is a live trade, right? So we took the trade and we banked profit in. So we took the trade as 10:43 New York time, and we banked everything at 10:56. So within 13 minutes, we banked $2,000. Right? If you guys hear me, please put a +1 in the chat window. It's a live trade, just taken on live markets, and you can see the total PNL is $2,000 just within 13 minutes, taken right now. If you guys hear me, please put a +1 in the chat window. It's a live trade. As you can see, the daily PNL, and I'm showing you the live executions. Mito Chandri, if you also can put a +1. So let me explain the trade, but I just want to show you that this is how we take day in and day out trades in live markets, which is absolutely amazing, right? Right? So yeah, because Mito Chandri, why we have consistent profit is because we analyze the market with years of experience, plus we use order flow and volume profile and footprint chart analysis, right? So I'm showing you live executions, as you can see. So this is the E-mini Nasdaq index futures chart, and we banked this profit in 13 minutes. That's the absolute beauty of this, right? So you can see the live executions. You can see the time, 19th of May. If you look at the time in where I point, it's 19th of May, 10:43 is the execution time. And we exit completely at 10:56. If you read the time, what you see over here, you can see it's 10:40. Last take profit was 10:56. So that is 13 minutes, right? So we captured altogether. So if I bring you to the points captured altogether, okay, let me bring you to the range chart. So this is where the trade was taken. Okay, so this is where the trade was taken, and if I talk about the points captured, I have to look into where ultimately because Mitochandri, we take partial profits. So if we look at the last execution, the last profit, you can see it's 337 ticks. You can see in the green color box, it's 337 ticks, which means how many points? So 337 ticks divided by 4, 84 points, right? 84 points captured. If you guys see the calculation, put a +1 in the chat window, please. And within 13 minutes, right? Because you can see the last execution captured 337 ticks. Now right, so Anandan, you're asking, please teach us same way you trade. Humble request. Took some initiative for us in YouTube. We will definitely watch with full love and support. No one can be best mentor as you are. Yes, that's right. I really appreciate your words. It's really great to see you guys value this content, right? So, and as you can see, so basically this is the live market. You can see the executions below in this window, right? Because we take partial profits. Okay, so you can see in our trade syncer, right? Absolutely amazing, right? Now I'm looking at the live market, then I will show you how this live trade was taken, right? But let's analyze the live market situation, right? Because if you look here, I'm in the MNQ chart. This is the 16 range chart. Okay, and basically this is the value area for the day. The price is in the value area for the day, right? And if I'm taking a bit of time to look at what the market is doing, but I will do the live breakdown, right? I'll do the live breakdown, and you can see for just before this trade, we took a previous trade. I will just show you that executions as well. Today, like in the live market, you can see we took another trade here, which we banked profits, and it hit the stop loss after that, but before that it banked profits, right? The market is moving quick. So, but this, we took another trade here, quick one, but it hit our stop loss because trading, as I always say, is a game of statistics, probability. So you can see our trade idea is valid, right? So you can see the trade idea was valid. The trade idea is still valid here because, as you can see, the price gave us the result. However, for us to get that result, sometimes in the stacked trades, basically when I say stacked trades, we place multiple trades, but with careful execution, with proper risk management, right? So overall, total with this trade, now overall trade idea is correct, trade direction is correct, the bias is correct, but sometimes the market takes you out because the market can do whatever the market wants, right? So Mr. Chandra, you are asking which time frame you are using along with footprint. I will show you in the live breakdown. Now, for example, the chart, what you see, Mr. Chandra, is the NQ chart. So if I go to the execution, right? So if I take you to the analysis chart, so this one where the trade was analyzed is the NQ range chart, right? This one, this is where we took the trade, right? So which is the NQ range chart. So the analysis is done top-down analysis. I will show you the top-down analysis soon, but the final execution decision was taken on the range chart. Okay, so let's look overall what the market is doing. Okay, so overall what the market is doing overall. You can see I'm just giving the overall idea. This is not the trade breakdown. This is just to give you an indication of what the live market is doing now. You can see the market, live market, when we took the trade, it was within the developing RTH value area over here, right? It was within the developing RTH value area over here. And we let the trade run, as you can see, all the way up to here, right? Because we took partial profits during the executions. So I don't change this tool while the executions are in place because it's a quick execution. But if you look here, at one stage the trade was at 1 to 3.5, right? Because we take partial profits, right? I hope you get the point. So since execution, the trade was kept running for a maximum of 1 to 3.5, and during that you can see we were in the value area, the developing RTH value area. Once again, guys, this is not the full breakdown. I'm telling it to you, so you are currently with me. This is the live picture I'm giving first, right? Then I will do the detailed breakdown, because you can benefit in two ways. You can benefit when I do the live breakdown, plus also you can benefit when I look at the live market even after the trade. If you understand my point, can you put a +1, all of you, in the chat window, please? Right? It's not only the full breakdown, it's also the live details, right? So I'm while I'm looking the market, I'm just explaining it to you. So the trade was taken in the value area, and after we banked profits, if you all can put a +1, then I know you guys are with me. After we banked the profits, the trade execution came one more time, all the way above. It came all the way above the value area. Now currently it's above the developing RTH value area in this chart. Okay, this is the range chart. Okay, so let's see how things are going on. I'm just looking at the current live execution. You can see in these areas the buyers are failing. When I say buyers are failing, the buyers are not rewarded. Okay, so I will just take a trade because we are on profit, right? So one don't take these trades, because when you are on profit, you can give a bit of buffer, right, into what you do. Okay, so I have placed a limit order because we are currently having a buffer of profits, right? I have placed a limit order below this. Now it tagged the trade, right? So 28,837. I have given a bit of buff because the trade has a possibility of reaching the developing volume point of control from this point onwards. So because we are on a profit trade, I'm quickly going to invalidate this trade. If the trade is not going to play immediately. So I'm looking into, I'm trying to use some part of the profit. I quickly invalidated the trade because I'm using the accumulated profit, you see that trade was invalidated, right? Which I will explain to you. But let's let the trade run, because the trade idea was valid, but the market fluctuated. So it's another good lesson for you all, for you to understand. Once you have profits, you can risk it. However, you have to control the risk, because as I said earlier, it's a stack of accumulated profits. So if you look over here, in this overall trades taken today in the live market, so you can see this trade is with profit. This is the trade where we took the maximum profit. This one didn't give us the profit, and this one was on a floating profit, but we quickly took out of it because the price is seeking higher levels of entries, which I will explain to you, right? Which I will explain to you. So if you guys hear me, please put a +1 in the chat window. So now we could still use our profit, because we are in profit. That's why I'm doing this. Otherwise, if we were not in profit, I will not take this trade, right? I'm not going to place the trade. I'm just putting the tool and I'm analyzing the price action. $28,800. So over here, because the price is pushing higher highs, so but I'm just placing the tool to calculate the risk to reward. Okay, so I'm also looking at the developing price action. The price is heavily fluctuating. So since we have floating profit, $28. $28,854. $28,854. You can see. So I'm going to take 3 contracts out on profit. Okay, so you can see the trade is in profit. 28,854. Yeah, so I'm going to bank running profits. I'm going to take one more contract out, right, on profit. So you can see how I take live profits, right? So I'm on another winning trade. Okay, so I'm going to take one more contract out to secure the profits. Okay, one more contract out, live trade. So I'm showing you live executions, guys. So we are on another winning trade. Okay, absolutely amazing, guys. Okay, so classic, right? Absolutely amazing. Another winning trade. You can see live executions. Absolutely amazing. Okay, the trade is running in profit. Classical. Okay, so I'm taking one more contract out. So I'm banking multiple profits. Okay, so and now I got one contract. So I'm bringing it to break even. Okay, stop loss taken into break even to secure profits. Absolutely amazing live trades. Okay, so now we are in profit. Even we get stopped out, now the trade is in profit. Okay, so currently it's in a floating profit. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so I will explain you the trades taken, but let's let the trades run. Okay, before I explain you the breakdowns. If you guys see this live trade, please put a +1 in the chat window, right? Because I banked more profit. Okay, so now I'm on a trailing stop loss. Okay, so since I'm analyzing the market live, I am focusing on the live execution. Okay, so the current remaining contract is giving us more profits. Okay, I got one more contract and I am going to trail the stop loss here so that I bank profits even if it comes back all the way. Okay, so my remaining contract is giving me a nice risk to reward. So I'm bringing it over here, the trailing stop loss. If you guys can see this live trade, please put a +1 in the chat window. So you can see the total profit for the day is $2,500. You can see the daily PNL is increasing and it's another amazing winning trade, right? Yes, Mito Chandri, Anandan, if you guys can see this, please put a +1 in the chat window. Okay, absolutely amazing. Okay, so I got one more contract remaining in my favor for a total floating profit of $2,500. Okay, so I'm trailing the stop loss into further levels down so I can secure the profit over here. Absolutely amazing, running $2,500 profit. Okay, so this is how we take profits day in and day out, guys. Okay, so I'm trailing the stop loss here. I got a current live profit of $2,500, right? And I will show you the execution points as well. So you can see currently the trade is giving a 1 to 3 risk to reward, right? Absolutely amazing, guys. So the price is moving towards the developing value area low. Okay, the price is moving towards the developing value area low. So I'm trailing the stop loss here, and yeah, we got out of that, right? You can see the final execution was made here, guys. We banked $2,600 profit. If you guys are with me and if you guys are happy to see these trades, please put a +1. So we increased the daily profit into $2,600, right? If you guys are happy to see these trades, please put a +1 in the chat window so we know you guys are getting value of this. So you can see where the executions were made. You can see another winning trade, right? Okay. Yes, Mito Chandri. The price is playing within the initial balance for the day. Okay. Even though the price is as amazingly failing, Mito Chandri, you can see unless we take it carefully, it can stop us out, right? So, okay. So, you see where I took the profits out for another 326 ticks, right? So another 326 ticks, which means closer to 80 points, right? So we took 2 winning trades, each one 80 points, right? Which is absolutely amazing. Guys, if you guys, yeah, it's inside the initial IB, that's right. The price is currently inside the initial balance. Okay, so if I bring you the NQ chart, you can see where the price is sitting currently. If I bring you the NQ chart, you can see currently the price is sitting within the initial balance, right? So these were our executions, right? So we took amazing 2 executions. Let me see if the live stream is up and running. And we are absolutely happy to be with you guys and give this analysis, which is really helpful for you guys. Yep. That's right. Amazing. Okay, so you guys can see the price is within the initial balance. And this is the developing RTH value area. And we were targeting the developing volume point of control in the last trade we took. Okay, so let me move this chart over here. And you can see why I took the the final profit out here. You can see the price came all the way back. So there are reasons for all the decisions we make, right? So that's why I took the full trade out over here for another 80 points, 326 ticks. Currently, yes, Mito Chandi, I will do the top-down analysis, but currently I'm looking at the live market, right? So that that's also beneficial, as I said to you earlier, right? Okay, so now this trade, I let it run at one stage for a 1 to 4, right? Because see, the price was floating all the way up here, where while I was taking my trade decisions, right? While I was taking my trade decisions. So we got overall 1 to 4 trade. However, we took partial profits. That's how you manage your trades, right? Now the price, let me see my 30 minutes chart. Okay, so you can see the developing RTH volume point of control. It is over here. Let me just bring it over here. Okay, so if you look at over here, now the price is near the developing RTH volume point of control, the daily volume point of control. Okay, I'm just looking at the overall price. Once I look at this, I will give you the top-down analysis with the overall idea. Okay, so you can see the price is going above the volume point of control now. That is because now the price is playing within the initial balance. Okay, so the price is now going all the way up. Okay, so it's interesting to look at the price even after you bank your profits. Even after banking $2,600 profit live market, how long did it take for the second trade? Right, so for the second trade we entered 11.19 and we banked the final profit at 11.25 in 6 minutes. Okay, so 6 minutes the second profit trade was banked. So earlier 13 minutes and now second trade 6 minutes, 11.19 and 11.25. Excuse me guys. Okay, so these are the live executions. Right, so what is the price doing now? The price is playing within the initial balance. I will now do the top-down analysis. Excuse me guys. After seeing what the price is doing, so our executions 11:15. What time was this execution? It's at 11:19. Yep, that was an amazing execution over here. Right, you can see it's amazing because you can see we captured this price move down, right? And at that moment I was targeting the developing volume point of control. Excuse me. Right, okay, so while I'm also looking at this overall analysis, yeah, so that Mito Chandri, so your question is how do you get profit in 6 minutes? Mito Chandri, that is years of experience. That is years of experience in play. I hope the live stream is up and running. I need to check it quickly. Give me a second. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, so right, so to answer, yeah, how you get profit in 6 minutes is, Mitochandi, it's years of experience and putting the concepts properly in the market. When I say concepts properly, I'm talking about volume profile, order flow, and footprint analysis. Okay, so NQ. Then let's look at the ES chart. 11:30. Price action over here, 11:30. Now we have already banked the trade profit. So the question is, which broker we are using currently? Mitochandi, we are executing these on prop firm accounts, because the whole idea in this live streams is to give you guys opportunity to make money. So we are running these executions on prop firm accounts. So we got Lucid. So we got Lucid and Funded Next and Tradify. So these trades are executed on Lucid, Funded Next and Tradify. If you hear what my answer, please put a +1 in the chat window. So when you say brokers, basically these trades are executed through the prop firm accounts. If you hear that, please put a +1 in the chat window. Okay, so yeah, so total profit for the day 2,600. Let's do the live breakdown now. I'm still I was waiting a little bit of time before I do the live breakdown, because I'm looking at the live market, yeah, because there can be more opportunities, because like we took 2 winning trades, there is a possibility of further trades appearing in the market. So that is why I'm looking at the live market before I do the top-down breakdown for the trades taken. If that is clear, why I'm still not doing the live top-down and breakdown is because I'm looking for more opportunities in the market. If that is clear, could you put a +2 in the chat window, please? So you guys understand why I'm still not doing the top-down breakdown for the 2 winning trades taken. Can you put a +2 so I know you understand why and what I'm looking for? Okay, so the price, that's why guys, I'm still taking some time to see if any more trades will appear, right? So please bear with me for the live top-down analysis as well, right? Okay, so I'm looking at the live price. To see the beautiful reactions of the price and how the price is attracting as a magnet towards the volume point of control, and also how the price is playing within the initial balance. Right, okay, so markets are amazing if you know how to read the markets, but don't go after money. Of course we need money, but we have to love the markets. If you love the markets, money will come behind you. Okay, so money is the result, but the focus is mastering the markets. That is something very important if you want to develop as a trader, something absolutely important to keep in mind. Okay, so let's also, now this is the NQ chart, but let's also look at the ES chart to see the ES price action. Okay, so I'm now bringing the ES range chart. Okay, so this is the ES range chart. Right, similar price action to NQ. This is the ES range chart. Where did we take the executions in the, let's look into the same intervals. Okay, so where was this? This was 11:11, right? Around 11:11. Where was it? No, 10:43. Okay, so I'm going to plot the areas. What I will do is I will now do the top down breakdown, because it will help you guys to see the top down breakdown. Okay, so let me quickly do the top down analysis and the top down breakdown. If you guys are ready to see the top down breakdown of these winning trades, could you please put a +3 in the chat window, please? Okay, so I know you guys are ready to see this live breakdown. Please put a +3 in the chat window, so then I know you guys are ready to see the live breakdown. Okay, so this, we took an absolutely amazing live trade in the live market, in a live audience, in front of a live audience, for a total profit of $2,600. And part of this profit came in 13 minutes and the other part of the profit came in 6 minutes, which is absolutely amazing. And we use the concepts of volume profile, order flow, footprint, and the secret sniper big trades indicator to make the profit. So the live breakdown for this 2,600 profit is, when we look at the daily volume profile for the E-mini Nasdaq index futures chart, we notice that the volume point of controls are going down. So the previous day's daily volume point of controls are coming down, which means we are having a bearish biasness. So with that bearish biasness of from the daily volume profile, you can see the volume point of controls were moving down. Then when we look at the 30 minutes chart, with that, when we look at the 30 minutes chart, you can see the last couple of days, you can see bearish price action. So with the high level bias of bearish biasness based on daily volume profile and looking at the 30 minutes chart price action, we can clearly see the price is in a bearish direction. Okay, and also you can see in this price push down, in this area you can see single prints, and you can see in which suggest a strong price movement down, price push down. So you can see the price retraced into the single prints in the pre-market, and if this price push down, retrace, push down with single prints, retrace in the pre-market, and when the live market open, if we jump into the 5 minutes chart, you can see that price action over here. Okay, so you can see the single prints in the price push down and the retracement, right? This is a 5 minutes chart. So then when we look at the price for today, this is the initial balance for today. We notice that the price started below the previous day value area. So you can see this is the previous day value area high, and this is the previous week value area low over here. So during the live market today, the price came in a retracement towards the previous day value area high and the previous week value area low. So the price started, if you look here, looking at the NQ chart, the price started near the previous day value area high, and you can see the previous day volume point of control was here, and you can see the previous day value area low was here, right? So after the price started within the previous day value area, you can see once the initial balance is formed, after the first 1 hour, the price came down below the previous day value area low over here. So when we took the trades, we noticed that the price is below the previous day value area low, and you can see the price strongly pushed down. When the price pushed down, there's a strong displacement going down below the previous day value area low over here. So when we look into the market after the initial balance, we understand the price is giving us bearish price action, and we understand the price is below the previous day value area, and also we understand that the price reacted to previous day value area high, and the price reacted to the previous week value area low. So these are all extra confluences for us to take this bearish entry, and the price is below the as I said, these value areas. So with that understanding, when we look at the price action, also the price was within the developing RTH value area. So with that understanding, with the bearish biasness, we jump into the range chart right? So for the trade executions, so then looking at the range charts, right? So this is where the trade executions were made, right? So looking at the range chart, now we were looking for a proper retracement for us to take the trade executions. So you can see over here, when we took the first trade, right? If you guys are clear with what I'm telling, please put a +4 in the chat window, right? And you can see we were looking for retracement. So you can see when the price reached the previous day low over here, right? At that moment, right? Okay, so let me now just move this. Yeah, let's come back here. Amazing, right? So yeah, so we are looking at the retracement, right? So in the live market, we were looking for a retracement. This is the 220 range chart of NQ. E-mini Nasdaq index futures. So over here, when we look into the trade, we notice big buyers failing over here, right? So big buyers failing and a pin bar printed, bearish pin bar, right, gives us extra confluence for us to understand that we could potentially enter into a trade over here. And you can see also the big buyers fail. So RTH means developing volume profile, the real time developing volume profile, right? It's the real trading hours. That means New York trading hours. That's what RTH is. So real trading hours, the New York trading hours, the developing volume profile. If that's clear, please put a +4 in the chat window. So what we noticed was this price action gave us an idea that since when big buyers failed, right, and after the big buyers failed, when we see big sellers winning the battle with less effort, so you can see larger bubble, right? You can see this green bubbles failing. So this big buyers failed. So over here you can see these buyers were not rewarded, right? So this buyer was able to push the price up. However, you can see with the pin bar that these buyers are not rewarded, and you can see big sellers are coming into the market. So this is classic absorption, right? So big buyers, aggressive buyers trying to push the price up, and also at a key area, right? And then aggressive buyers failing to push the price up, and a pin bar being printed, which is a classic sign of absorption. So these aggressive buyers has been absorbed by a wall of passive sellers, wall of sell limit orders. Once the aggressive buyers fail the battle, and once the wall of passive sell limit orders win the battle, you can see with less effort, aggressive sellers started to push the price down. So that's where we were interested in taking the trade, and we plot the risk reward tool, and we entered into a remarkable trade, right? And the trade gave us profit and a winning trade of 1 to 3.5. You can see the profit, total profit for the day is $2,600. So part of that profit was banked from this trade, right? Which is absolutely amazing. And we took multiple take profits. That was an amazing trade of 1 to 3.5. Then we took another trade after that, when we notice, let me plot it, right? Yeah, over here, this is the trade. So this one, we took another trade. However, it was a small losing trade. That's part of the overall process, because our decision is correct. However, sometimes the price will stop us out. But as you can see, we are overall, we are profit $2,600 for the day. That's the most important thing. Then the next trade was taken in a similar manner. You can see the price, we were looking for a retracement. You can see again the big buyers failing over here. So which is a classic absorption. So big buyers failing high time, right? And you can see bearish price action formed, because you can see clearly the retracement is over. So excuse me guys. So if you guys are ready to see the second trade, please put a +5 in the chat window, right? If you like to see the breakdown for the second trade, please put a +5 in the chat window. So you can see retracement over, and you can see big buyers failing, and then we understand that the sellers are ready to push the price down. So we jump into the second trade with plotting the risk reward trade, and the second trade was a remarkable, amazing winning trade of 1 to 4, right? And we banked multiple profits, partial profits, for a remarkable total profit of $2,600, right? If you guys see this live breakdown, can all of you please put a +5 in the chat window, please? We really appreciate your interaction in the chat window. Please put a +5, right? So that was a remarkable $2,600 trade taken, and for that trade it took only 6 minutes. So the 2 trade executions, there were around 4 trade executions, and 2 of them were major winners. One was a partial winner, one was a partial loss. One was a loss. So if I show you the executions, right over here, executions in the execution chart, okay, over here, just to show you the live executions. So this one gave us partial profits, then this one gave us a small loss, but this is where the major profit was banked, because we captured the right move, right? And we captured 80 points. We 300, around 340 ticks, which is around 80 points for this trade. And here was a small loss, but then we captured the major move for a total of another 340 ticks, or 300 plus ticks for another 80 points move. So we captured 2 amazing trades of each 80 points move, right? And for a remarkable winning result. So if we again take these trades over here, this one, if I just bring it over here, and if I just bring the profit factor over here, right? Okay, let me just move this up to here so I can show you the overall view. And let me bring the price, the profit factor. So I just want to give you the bigger picture. This is all to motivate you guys and also to give educational insights, right? Hope you guys are really enjoying these sessions. So you can see we banked a total of 2,600 profit for the day, with amazing 2 winning trades. First winning trade for 1 to 3.5 is reward, and the second winning trade for 1 to 4 is to reward. So we banked $2,628 within first trade within 13 minutes, second trade within 6 minutes, total 19 minutes. So within 19 minutes we banked $2,628 for the day on a live trade, live market, for an amazing total risk to reward of 1 to 7.5 combined 2 trades. So this was a remarkable winning trade using the concepts of volume profile, order flow, footprint, and the Signal Sniper big trades indicator used by world top traders. So I hope this was a very insightful session for you guys, right? And we will see you soon in another live stream. So overall, if these sessions are very insightful for you guys, please leave us a comment, right? Please leave us a comment in the live chat, letting us know whether you enjoy this session, so we can do this more frequently on live markets, and we can make sure we give you the right insights, right? So Mitochandi, traders use different terms, right? When you say rain charts, so traders will use different terms. Mainly our focus is to give you the right tools and the right insights based on the concepts we are using. So I hope this was a very insightful session for you guys. Let me see, you asking another question earlier was buying absorption, that means you got short. Yeah, that's right. When I saw buyers were absorbed, that's where I got into the trades. You are correct, right? But that's only one confluence out of overall confluence. So if you guys enjoyed this, please let us know with a chat, with a comment in the live stream, for the live stream. And I hope you guys had a lovely session, and I hope these trades live sessions are motivating you guys and giving you a huge motivation, right, to be in this trading game, in the trading business, right? If you look at it as a business, you can have a huge potential. So I hope these sessions are very insightful for you guys to be on track. So it was lovely being on a live trade with you guys, and we will soon see you in another live stream. And take care and stay safe until that.